Interested in trying out fountain pens? Here are the best options for beginners. From pens cheaper than a cup of coffee to a bang-for-your-buck fountain pen that hits the $35 free shipping mark at JetPens.com. Before we get into it, fountain pens are a little more complex than ballpoint and gel pens, so it's a good idea to get familiar with them. Click the card above to watch our playlist and learn some fountain pen basics. Alright, let's dive in. The Pilot Varsity is super cheap, so we always recommend it to people who aren't sure if they're into fountain pens yet. Despite its low price, the Varsity writes very well. It comes pre-inked and has a smooth, medium nib with great flow. However, be sure to pair this pen with fountain pen-friendly paper, so it doesn't feather or bleed through the page. The Varsity is disposable, so you can throw it away once the ink is used up. It's really convenient, but it can feel wasteful too. If you want to be able to refill your fountain pen, check out the next recommendation for only a couple dollars more. The Platinum Preppy is the fountain pen that almost everyone starts with. In fact, Stephanie put this fountain pen in her first ever haul from JetPens. She only had great things to say about the Preppy. Not only does it perform exceptionally well, it's also an inexpensive way to try out bottled inks with a converter. When it's time to refill your Preppy, be sure to pick up the right cartridges or converter. You can click the Recommended Refill/Parts button on the pen's product page to see what's compatible with it. The Pilot Kakuno was designed especially for new fountain pen users. A smiley face on the nib reminds you how to hold the pen. If you can see it, you're doing great. The nib is wonderfully smooth and comes in 3 sizes. You can pair the fountain pen with a proprietary converter too. JetPens' videographer San is a big fan of the Kakuno and wanted to point out the family series specifically. Aren't these little faces so cute? Let us know which one is your favorite in the comments below. The Kaweco Perkeo is well suited to beginners and students. It has a triangular grip section that guides your fingers into an ergonomic tripod grasp. It's also the first pen on this list that's compatible with standard international cartridges. This gives you tons of options when it comes to ink colors from brands like Diamine, Urban, and more. Of course, you can also use a standard international converter with the Perkeo. If you're really serious about getting into the fountain pen hobby, the Pilot Metropolitan is another pen that's always recommended to beginners. At this price point, it's hard to find another pen with a durable barrel and cap made from real brass. It even includes a squeeze converter. The Metropolitan comes in 3 nib sizes, and the italic nib is a great way to add flair to your everyday writing. Janae says the Metropolitan would make a great gift to introduce others to fountain pens. After all, that's how she got hers. She appreciates how sophisticated the Metropolitan looks and feels, which makes it seem much more expensive than it actually is. Great for everyday carry, the Kaweco Sport is a retro-inspired pocket pen. It's about 4 inches long when capped, but when the cap is posted on the back of the barrel, it becomes a full-sized pen. Available in 5 nib sizes from extra fine to double broad, you can even get replacement nibs to try out different sizes. While the Sport is compatible with any standard international short cartridge, you'll need a mini converter if you want to refill it from an ink bottle. Pro tip, you can also refill cartridges with a blunt tip syringe. Check out the card above to learn more about this method. The LAMY Safari is an iconic fountain pen that was first released in the 80s. It's made from incredibly durable ABS plastic, the same stuff used for Lego. If you've ever stepped on a Lego brick, you know how strong it is. The Safari has a triangular grip section that helps your fingers achieve an ergonomic tripod grasp. To refill the fountain pen, be sure to pick up a proprietary LAMY converter or cartridges. Replacement nibs are also available. This one's my pick for beginners. It's one of the first fountain pens I ever used. The Safari has great flow and it writes really smoothly. I love that it comes in so many colors, including limited edition options. It's tough to find another pen like the TWSBI Eco. It's one of the most inexpensive pens with an internal filling system. The Eco has a piston filling mechanism that turns the entire barrel into a reservoir, so you can fill the pen with tons of ink. Watch our video on fountain pen filling systems in the card above to learn how to use a piston filling mechanism. Be sure to pick up a bottle of ink when you add the Eco to your cart. Some good brands to start out with include Diamine, Erbon, and Pilot Iroshizuku. The Eco is available in 5 nib sizes, including a fun 1.1mm stub. TWSBI comes out with limited edition colors every year. If you're interested in a particular color, grab it before it's gone. Okay, fountain pen fans, what was your first fountain pen? Which one would you recommend to beginners? Let us know in the comments below. You can shop all these products by clicking the link in the description or by visiting JetPens.com, the place for pen and stationery lovers. Thanks for watching!